Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm doing a hair review today, and this particular brand is BOBBI BOSS, and this is their label, and her name is Tasha. And she's actually a full cap. Now, I just came from the Black Star hair. I wore that in a full 2-month term that I told you it lasted, and it did what it needed to do, which was perfect. I purchased BOBBI BOSS Tasha. I was looking for a half wig, like a real pretty, kind of wild half wig, and the ones they had, I really just wasn't feeling. So I purchased her. She's actually a full cap. Okay, so I was like, really skeptical, but, I said I'm going to work it out or whatever like that. So I actually sewed her down to my head. I didn't really want that wiggy look. I wanted it to be a little bit more natural. So what I did was I sewed her down to my head. And if you're asking how, or if you want, if you already know how, then that's good. But all you do is basically, I braided my hair around the edges in a, circle. I left some of my edges out so that I'm able to, blend it. And I just simply sewed it on the braid. So that way it won't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It stays in place. You're able to, if you want to pull it up. If you want to pull some to the side, you want whatever you want to do, you can do it, and it still looks good. It still looks natural. Now, she was really long. And I love long hair, but oh, my bad, the laptop moving around on me. But she was really long. I would say probably like 26 inches. And by it being synthetic and by the curl pattern, it's like the curl pattern in the beginning, it's really, really full, and then when it gets down to the end, it's kind of stringy. So by it being that long and stringy at the end, I was like, no, that's not going to work out. So what I did was I cut her in layers, and I wish I would have done a tutorial, but like I said, this is my second hair review, so I'm just kind of getting acquainted with, how these things work out. But all I did was, she's still got length on her. She's probably about 18 inches now. All I did was I cut her in layers, sewed her down, cut a few pieces, kind of give it that baby hair effect because you want it to look as natural as possible, and pinned her up. I don't like when the curls are really, really tight, and this is how tight the curls was. I mean, it's still pretty, but that right there to me is too wiggy. So what I do is I take my wig brush and I brush through it, and that's just to kind of loosen up the curls and also take away that shine. I don't like a high luster like that. When you find that when that happens, the hair actually starts looking a little bit more human. So I needed something that was convenient, of course, something that was still cute, and something I can still, do multiple things with. And I'm very, very pleased. I've actually worn BOBBI BOSS brands before, so I don't really have any complaints. I know that it'll probably last me about 2 to 3 weeks. So when it starts getting old, what I do is I take my purple rock curlers, and I just, probably take about 4 sections, just roll them up. It's still going to have the same curl pattern, but it minimizes fuzz when you keep the hair, going in the same curl pattern that it originally came in. So that's pretty much it. Again, this is BOBBI BOSS. Her name is Tasha. The color is 1B30. Now, you probably won't be able to tell that because of my camera. But that's her, and that's the curl pattern. She still got some length on her now. Like I said, I did cut her, and I did layer her. I love the curl pattern at the top because it's very, very full. Towards the end, like I said, I brushed it. I played with it so that it could give still that same fullness from the root to the end. Because when you start having fullness at the top and then you get to the stringy ends, you might as well snip that off. It's almost like having a shag. So basically, that's what I did. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Again, I'm just, giving updates on different little deals I find, and she was probably $34.99, if that. I know it didn't exceed that amount. And all my tools used was the wig and a needle and thread and a wig brush. Next time I'll probably do a tutorial on the next style if if I get a request for it. But other than that, that's it. And like I said, you can do her in many ways. Throw her over your shoulder, pin her up into a cute little bun, let your earrings show. Or if you want to just throw her all over to one side. You can also have some coming in the face. You can do a lot. And the older the hair gets, the more you can play around with it. So, again, thank you for watching my channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me. And you have a blessed day. All right.
Mixtape mine, bitch. I'm the Barbie. I'm super hot. When I'm in the dealership, should I get the coupe or not?